Island here in just a sec. You see them, here they come, our players here in game number 3 on the day, ladies and gentlemen. We have got 2 games left here that will decide the 12. They move on from this heat and will decide grand finals.
That was a lot of people to jump.
They were
instantly.
They were like, you know what? The last 2 games, full send on. Holding W.
That's Greasy Grove or something? Where are they landing?
I mean, look, so you got upwards of Junk Junction, Haunted Hills. There's a llama right there. Not that they know that.
Looks like Pleasant is the place to be.
Yep. But, I mean, honestly, you could even make it as far as, like, Lazy Links off of this bus. Now, here's the thing, though. Do you go risky reels? Because it's so far, I kind of feel like you do. Like, you just commit and say, look, we're going to land there. We're going to gather all the metal from the cars. We're going to rotate down through Whaling. Maybe Tom and Chap are there. Maybe.
No, I mean, honestly, like, there's been a team that has consistently landed there, and they weren't contested. There's no way they're going to mix up their game now. They don't have a problem with early game. Neither does the Lazy Links team. They've been doing pretty good. And I mean, the same story can be told about, like, the Wailing Woods location, right? Some of these spots, they're just not very contested. Like, look at Snobby right here. You have the team at Viking Village fighting the other team down at those the Gray Houses. Like, they don't know there's no one in Snobby, right? No. And I feel like we've seen these guys just go head-to-head all day today for Junk Junction.
Hey, man, Junk is the secret spot. I mean, so, like, tell me about, for people maybe watching at home, why is Junction so good?
I mean, all the metal that's there is pallets, right? You have shrooms in your area. Good rotation towards Junk Junction. Out of Junk Junction to Haunted Hills. Here it is. So Grenader, Jig, and Spicy actually have a really dominant loadout with shotguns. Players above them, hand cannons, SMGs, not the greatest for close quarters. So this is going to be pretty rough for them to make this play. And there it is. Oh, no,
apparently it's enough.
And, oh, it's a trade right there. Is he going to thirst him, though? He's going to completely finish that player off.
He's got to get to Jake.
And Grenader hasn't been finished, so you know he's only got a hand cannon. He's just don't get shot, right? That's all you got to do.
Just don't take the shot.
It's easy to say, right?
He's like, get in here.
Oh, he falls right in, goes with the thirst first, and then lands the second follow-up.
Oh, wow. Lag had enough time to drop, take down Jake, who was down.
I find it more funny. He's like, dude, I'm taking this guy out first. You ain't leaving here with a teammate.
And then I'm going to divert my attention to you and also take you down. Over at Tilted Tower, seeing some action. Colors and Schneidman here as well.
And whoever's above him has a pumpkin launcher locked and loaded. 14 HP on Schneidman. He does not want to get shot here. Can't afford any damage from any weapons, and no, splits up too far from his opponent. Catches the wall replacement there. Edits the way out, and it's already been replaced. Too late.
Schneidman is looking really hurt right now. 15 effective HP.
It's kind of like a worst case scenario. You know, he's got a RPG above him.
I mean, look how many people are. You talked about it. Domo up top with that rocket launcher there. Now Dopest and Roy are like making this long rotation. They're like, we see you. We see you, Crank. We see you out there. Now here's the thing, though. You've got 2 players in a 1v1 situation. If I'm Royal, I'm like, hey,
they see what's going on. I'm surprised they actually haven't fired in yet. There should be like little, you know, nooks and crannies they can probably send some shots in, but here it is. He knows he's right behind that tree. Is he going to be able to make this play fast enough? And remember, Domos has no idea there's a team right above him, so if he gets focused on at the same time, oh, that was so close. Exactly what we're talking about right there. He's still so tunnel vision right now. He's going for it, helping farm that wall, replaces the ramp actually instead as well. Makes the edit play with the roof.
The pickaxe was out.
The shot though. Oh, that's one. He's got to hit one more.
Oh, it's so close. This player is so slippery, trying to just find the shot.
See, this is where he has to go full momentum and not slow down. There's still a team right above him. Is he going to be able to make this down? He knows where he is. So it looks like he's got that wall as well. He's trying to figure out what he's going to do here. Looks pretty calm.
This is kind of what we talked about, right? Like, just kind of holding off. I mean, obviously with this team up top, it's hard to follow up, but I mean, Domo's just kind of taking his time, making his way over. I mean, do you think he just needs to find this player and lock him down? Do you think he just needs to bail? I mean, he's in the safe zone right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely got to disengage just by himself. You can see him utilizing a little strat there, a little ramp boost to try and, you know, propel himself forwards a little bit. He knows he's got to get out of there. And, I mean, nicely done right here. So it looks like Zoo take out Rogue, Alex, JJ, and his teammate, Gamru. Talk about EU, unfortunately. They just got put down right there. Crowdot Wave, another player, you know, known in the competitive scene. You don't want to come across that guy. Aspect, probably having a pretty good night today as well. So far, so good.
Oh, wow, a huge 41.
Still no close quarter, like real close quarter shotgun on his loadout here. It's probably not where he wants to be. His mats are great, though.
A rift to go.
Okay, okay.
Right.
He's getting himself a little upgrade right there.
Take a look at this replay. Coming out from Stash and OD. Trying to lock down this player. Oh, he peeks for a moment. Okay. I don't even think that player saw him. He was there to their right, and then he just kind of comes back around. But look at this. Perfect tilt, and Diggy are here as well. And they're just going to bail.
Take the rip. They're going to, yeah, okay. So they're just going to get on out of here.
Well, I don't think...
I mean, they know the zone's coming, you know.
Okay,
his teammate's just waiting there. Okay, he jumped in. He got it. He snagged the second one.
It was probably seconds from being there. Did you see that? There's a tree that just exploded down right in front. It means there's players down below. But now we're over to Yo-Yo. Keep it up. And I don't game, bro. 1.
I don't game, bro.
1.
Okay, Klingers coming in. They trade those off. So 1 for 1. Uh-oh. Remember, the way the Klingers work now is when one explodes, the next one, you know, still travels with momentum. So if it falls in your one by one, it's not where you want to be.
Yeah. You throw one like above you, and then it falls into your lap, and you're like, oh.
So notice what they did here. They baited out all of the Klingers. I'm pretty sure they counted 3 and expected them not to have any more, and then built, you know, some extensive ramps outwards as a team right here. So trying to get this, you know, high ground over them. That's a really good Klinger right there in the 1-by-1.
Oh, I thought he might have stuck him.
Yeah, they are just slowly backing these guys down. So, I mean, you've expended so much resource. Are you just going to try and, you know, finish the deal here, really? You got the zone on their backside now.
They're looking for the old glider redeploy.
Yeah, I mean, they can get the jump on him for real. And that's exactly what you want to do, you know, bait your teammate out just a little bit. And while he's doing that, your teammate, you know, help out from above here. Trading shots back. It's 30 on the shield.
If Sin can get an angle here. Okay, so he rejoins Prada there.
They're trying, but the positioning is so good on both of these teams. There's no, like, you know, window of opportunity here. This might be one now, though. Yo-Yo's going to go ahead and float out in front of him. I don't Game Bro's going for the high ground. It's probably going to be a little build skirmish here, because these guys have to come through the zone here. They're deciding not to make it a close quarter encounter, keeping that distance, trying to chip away as much as possible to gain the, you know, momentum here.
I mean, look how far away the new circle is, though, man. We've got 2 minutes before they have to start moving, but, I mean, they've committed a lot to this.
Yeah, they decide that, you know what, we're racing too much, probably got tagged up a little too much, maybe have no minis. It's time to get on out of there. They bounce on out.
And now we see the new safe circle. It is over by Floating Island, Dusty Divot, and Tilted Towers. I mean, look
how many teams are in
Yes,
shifty.
that's literally what I was going to say. I mean, this is still so congested. And look at, I mean, think about the rotations coming down near Shifty Shafts into Tilted, for example. Even from Dusty Divot, right? You have to rotate out, and then you're basically out in the open.
Yeah, I mean, so Chap and 72 Hours actually just coming out behind Tomato Temple as well. So it's going to be a lot of players hitting those storm lines at the same exact time. These guys decide that it's time to rift on. Shadowstone on out. Got a little replay here.
Alphamon's here with Bowman down. Can he get his team?
Wow.
Okay. That's what we talk about, being able to make edit plays. It is game-changing.
First we see of Camille Snide. So shout out to Camille's making it this far as well. Still alive and salty. He's got a short, short sprint north to get to the next zone. I was actually surprised no one's claimed the cliff. Usually when that's up, you know, for grabs, people take it. Kind of gives you like a free zone more or less.
Yeah. Fun fact: the last elimination, the last one we saw, it's been 2 minutes and 30 seconds since we've seen a last elimination. That's kind of where we're at. I mean, that's when these games, that's where this game rather starts to slow down a little bit. You know, we're nearing that make it rain phase. People are starting to gear up for it, get safe. And now Perfect, Tilt, and Diggy, they're trying to hunt down Levok and Fulmer there.
Yeah, we've seen these kind of teams on the world map for a while sitting in this area. And what happens now is people are finally making their rotations, but you're going to have the teams coming in from Tomato, from Whaling, from, you know, like Retail. They're all going to collide very shortly in this short area if they stick around for too long.
And I mean, here in this situation, do you think rotating here is the right play? I mean, if they've got, I get, you know, they rotate back to their build, which is good, but why not just stay here? Why not just keep gathering information?
For these guys, they have a Rift to go in their arsenal. They have no real reason to, you know, make any moves too soon. They're waiting for players to come in from the back, and again, just capitalize on while they're moving.
That is a pumpkin launcher. That's not what you like to see.
Hancock got actually shot in the back while he was making that push right there. And they know, they see White, so that whatever team that is, they're now pressuring on them. Are they going to be able to make this play here? There's so many players. That sneaks right inside of the opening.
That is Endiza, who just got exploded. I mean, he still has 2 boogies.
Having explodes is so good.
He's just trying to edit his way over.
They're pressuring this guy together. He still has no heals, mind you. He's got to get to something here.
That's why it's almost like he keeps going for an like to, you know, extend, but then it's like, oh right, I have 43 HP.
You can actually hear the bandages going off up top. So, yep, Alpha Amon's got to get out of there. See, this is the same team. They've been harassing them while all this has been going on the whole time. So Alpha says, you know what, he has enough of this. He's already lost a teammate. Rolls on out. You have Davon and Hesse. That's a good grenade right there. The perfect range set up, and he is going full send here. There's no fear of going all the way to the high ground. He knows he can just catch himself. Worst case scenario. This guy is super weak. He wants to apply that pressure, and now is the make it rain horn going off here.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, 30K is on the line. It has rolled over twice. The duo that gets the most eliminations during phase 3 and 4 of the circle could potentially claim this 30K that is up for grabs right now.
So the team that just launched out of there landed right on top of Liquid, Chap, and 72, and now they're going straight in after them, just scouting all the area, making sure, you know, this play is going to be right. Want to capitalize on maps while you can. And actually looks like they're just going to wait a zone out here.
They don't even want to try and take advantage of the make it rain.
You know what? We've already pushed the teams out of here. They know that. They're good to just kind of hang now. Aspect and Real still alive. Yeah, he just probably barely got a shotgun. He didn't have one earlier.
Hesse just knocked Diggy TV at 165 range with a sniper. Saf as well went down. We saw that in the elimination feed.
Saka GG down here by himself.
It was Gunfly who eliminates Saf. You called it right. That's what you like to see, man. You talked about them. They're a duo to watch out for. Now Rio and Aspect are looking to lock down these players. Now they could.
Elevate got a knock. So, you know, players are getting elims right now, and this is the Make It Rain bonus time, so we're definitely seeing dudes trying to go for it. Rio and Aspect are not planning on letting this guy Saki get away, or, you know, maybe he already slipped out of their radar, but these guys are checking every nook and cranny of this house right now, just making doubly sure he's not here. They want this elim right now. They already have at least one.
Sace was knocked down by the Storm. And again, it's 30K on the line. You got to think these players know. They're like, no one's claimed this bonus. There's 30K, man.
Look at these materials. 979, loads of ammunition, loads of heals. Do you even chase elims at this point? I would go center map with this.
You think so? You don't want to go for that 30K?
High. That 30K? Tough call. I mean, they're going for it. They don't care. They got enough heals. They're still hunting down Saka. Saka's been having a quite a tough time disengaging from these guys. They're not letting it go at all. They know where he is. They know he's somewhere around here. Here comes the shots coming in. Loads of pressure. They just got to keep it up, work together.
I mean, they still have the Rift to go as well. So they're not necessarily like trading that much, just trying to get this elimination, especially when it's 30K on the line. At worst, you just go, you know what? Let's just rotate out the Rift to go. Let's just bail. I mean, unless they both are eliminated.
They have him trapped now, so watch this teamwork play right here. Opens up the pocket with the RPG, and they both work together. Nice little knocker there. And that's a snipe from a heavy. 150 down to, I'm assuming, at least 50 HP real quick.
Wow. Aspect, you got to think after that moment. He's like, oh, okay. My bad. I'm sorry. My bad. Didn't mean to peek. My bad.
Let the guard down just a little bit. Someone took that opportunity to fire in. Well, lucky for them, they bounce right back.
Chap in 72 hours still alive near Tomato Temple.
Once again, they're playing that end game, conserving materials, Rift to go. I think this time around, I told you, they may not win game 1, game 2. When they come in hot because their loadouts are usually super stacked. They just got to have things go in their favor.
Look at the composure from Tom right now. He's just so focused, so dialed
these guys,
in.
they want to qualify. Someone just snagged that one right from him. Aim key and Ramusin right before Tom was able to, 72 hours was able to, solidify that elim right there or get that knock. Someone else snagged it. So that's no point for them. They know there's only one player over there left, though.
There's really not many eliminations across the board. It's pretty spread out. There's not like one team that has 4, 5, 6 eliminations.
Yeah, and
it's a lot of 2s and a lot of 1s.
And that's why the leaderboard has been looking the way it has, right? It's so close. People are getting 1 point here, 1 point there, and it's different teams.
And now we have Make It Rain bonus about to be 1 minute away. And I mean, again, we're not really seeing much in the way of eliminations. We kind of touched on it earlier. Check out the scoreboard.
You know why? We're in Heat 4, right? They're feeling the pressure. They know, like, oh, we're the last guys to compete. Everyone's already gone. They've seen all the crazy highlights. The pressure is on these guys. Like, it's on them more than anyone else, right? It's either you go first, you get knock it out. When you go last, it's like, oh no, all eyes on me, right?
Yeah.
Your peers are already been there and done that. And nice job there, 72, getting himself 1. Picking up Sneaky Beaver.
And that's their first elimination as a duo. And now they're on the board right now. So, I mean, they need to look to find more, but, I mean, if you're Tom and Chap, you're probably just looking to wait it out. Just wait out, one more circle, maybe 2.
It's their play style, is play to win, These guys are winners, and they know how to win. Reon Aspect, letting it come right to them.
Look at that. Chap even kind of dipped up and was like, look at this loot. Is it worth it? Like, that's how far ahead they're thinking. Is this worth it? Should I do this?
It is.
They went as far as to
compact SMG upgrade right there.
I mean, and did you see how Tom used the stink grenade there? He just drops it so Chap could actually move forward. So if there's someone else that jumps down on them, they're not going to want to be in there. They're not going to want to be in the stink bomb.
It's almost like deploying a little smoke, right? A little bit of cover, too.
Yeah. And now, look, they have 2 slurps, minis, loadouts looking pretty good. Ammo's okay. Mats are great. I mean, they're like, all right, late game, let's do this.
The total amount of players definitely shaving down right now. I don't Game Bro just catches himself another elim. There's a battle going on. Brush just gets sniped. Pretty sure by Heavy, it sound like it. It's kind of on the queue. People are patting in now. Everyone's landing on top of one another, trying to get to this next zone. And this is where players start getting taken out. So it looks like Chap and 72 are probably going to opt in to use the Rift to go to conserve as many materials as possible because that's what they like to do. I'm pretty sure they're going to go for high ground. They're going to try and keep it this time for their victory. Baldy and Gunfly still alive. All they have to do is inch their way forward, so they're going to apply pressure until the last second, most likely.
And Baldy's got himself a double barrel, so he's looking to box at close range. I mean, Gunfly's got that rocket launcher, man. He just doesn't have any rockets right now.
Gunfly, he's so clean on the edits as well. Wow, opens it up, and they were waiting for that opportunity.
But in return, Gunfly knocks Fulmer. So even though Baldy took a bunch of damage, there was a trade there.
It's a trade right there for sure. You cannot leave yourself open at all, though. See what happens there. And actually, someone else just gets eliminated. His down player gets eliminated. Now he's getting pressured by Poison. He's getting shot in the backside here. Oh, no. Just barely gets hit right there. There's probably going to be more Poisons coming in. Baldy's under pressure from another team now as well.
I feel like he just needs to let him go.
He's got to let Gunfly go here. He's got to somehow pull off this miracle med kit. There's a team below him pressuring with, looks like they're just pickaxing away here.
Yeah, he just needs to focus on making sure he can stay alive as long as possible.
Remember, down players now just, just kind of bleed out a little bit faster. And these guys are so low, though. He doesn't know it.
I mean, he could accidentally sneeze on them and eliminate both.
He has no idea either. It's so crazy how there's like 2 just prime pickups right there. He can't get them. Just doesn't know. And the problem with Baldi's Peak right there is he's using the same exact window over and over. It makes it easy to predict.
Oh, I think 72 is down? No, okay.
Baldi gets Rio. He is chopping up right now. We just talked about him earlier. He's got another one.
Even by himself, Baldi's showing up and clutching up, man.
That right there gets him another point that, you know, otherwise he didn't even have. That's one hit.
That's a trap. Oh.
All he's got to do is hit one more right here. He's got the storm pressure on this player's back. He's putting on the heat here. That guy actually elevates himself. He gets the jump on him as far as the you know, positioning goes. He's got so much material. I say you just start burning mats, bro. Get to that high ground just a little bit. So you're not contesting with all these players down here. Oh gosh, he's trying to reload. That's the, you know, the flaw of the double barrel on the move. If you don't get to load it,
it's got to be rough. And it looks like Chap was just eliminated. You can see there on the elimination feed, Levok down, Prodot as well. Hesse eliminating someone. And I mean, just look at this, man. Look at, I mean, this is it. The storm is not going to start not stopping. It is just going to keep.
No, Chance.
His name is Chance. Chance dies.
Chance takes himself out there.
Oh, that's one shot.
It's a really good hit right there. This guy's got so many mats. Hero J Love might be able to secure this victory here if he can end this player here and hold this high ground. This is all him right now. 500 metal, loads of shield. He can make a big play here. That's a double barrel. Misses one shot. Is it going to cost him? No, this player bails out of here. He says, nope, not today. Gives up the high ground. Players are now trying to grapple up towards him. There goes the mini. It's so hard to heal on the move now.
Kiwi as well, left by himself here. I mean, this is coming down to the wire. We're down to 9 players, Monster. This is it. Mercsman and base loader down below.
E4, game 3. Every elim counts. Every positioning counts here. Swag Noodles.
That was 72 hours. They shut him down.
72 gets taken out here. Almost walks into a trap right there. Spots it last second.
They just need to slow their gameplay just a little bit. Just slow down.
You can tell they're just feeling all the pressure of everything that's going on right now. And like we said, Hero J Love so looted and just chilling way up here. He's going to let them do all the hard work. He's going to come in. He's just got to time his drop down perfectly, because if he does not, he's going to be faced with 2 players versus himself. He is by himself here.
Oh, Swag Noodles has a chug.
Medkit's out.
I mean,
what is that loadout? 5 ammo. This is barely shocking.
Could the Chug Jug be the deciding factor right now?
He's trying so hard to get this Medkit off. This is the time right now.
Oh, he gets it. Okay. Perfectly
6 seconds.
timed.
Now is a quick map equation, right? 5 seconds. Do you have enough time to even do it and beat the storm? He's committing all the way. Solo's going for it.
Okay.
Swag Noodle's going to get taken out. Base Soldier's healing. Hero J Love using his last mass to just follow his storm here. All he's got to do is land down like we said at the right time. This is it.
He's down below.
1 hit. 2 hits. He's going to land it. He's got to follow. That's the win. Nicely done for Hero J Love. Clutching by himself. I know his teammate is so happy right now.
And as a duo, they find 5 eliminations. So that means it's going to be 2 points hitting the board from that. 3 from the Victory Royale. No big bonuses for them, unfortunately. But hey, 5 points, still massive.
When he missed that second shot, it just looked like it was still a sketch for a second there.
Yeah, for just like 1 moment. Because you saw Sol immediately whipped around. I mean, if he'd given him even half a second,
it would have been Solo's game right there.
Yep. Because then we see out in the field.
They were done.
That was it. Wow, that was pretty exciting here at game number 3. So, you know, if you're J Love, you're feeling pretty good. You walk away with 5 eliminations, him and Germ. Now, Germ was eliminated kind of a little bit there, but it's okay, because together, as a duo, they find 5 eliminations.
See how they pick up 5 and a first place? It's crazy.
That's pretty good.
So much points there. So much points for them. That's a game changer. It's a tide changer. Pushes them way up the board now, right? Securing himself. Again, finals. They're trying to make it to finals right now.
Man, what an absolutely crazy game that we just had. And to think we still have 1 game left to go, Monster. I mean, and that's the thing. You know what else I'm curious about? is the Make It Rain bonus. 30K was up for grabs.
Did they do it?
I mean, if not, can you imagine that making it to game 4 of Heat 4? That would be 40K.
40K. I mean, at that point, if you're way down the boards, you go for it.
You know, have to.
Probably tilt is the answer, right? Try and wipe someone out. Let's go for those 50-50 close rangers.
And that's the thing, man. If you think about it, if you go for elims during those phases, and let's say by the end of the game, you end up with like 10 eliminations, that's a lot of big bonus points. They could put you on the board. We've seen as little as 4 be enough to have someone qualify for top 12.
That's right.
So with J-Love here and his duo finding 5 points, that could be huge. That might be enough to have them qualify. Yeah, they're like, hey, what's up? They're like, hey, you see?
Here, check it
Hey,
out.
what's up? Oh yeah, give him the glasses. Fix the glasses. There you go. Yeah, give us a high. There you go. We are getting ready for game number 4. Again, this is the final game here in Heat number 4. After this game, we will have our grand finalists. They will be determined. Hey, everybody out there. Yeah, it's okay.
What's up, crowd?
Don't be
What's
shy.
up, crowd?
Don't be shy. But again, man, this is it. This is the last game for a lot of these players. This is their last chance to qualify.
Last opportunities.
Last opportunity. We saw
the final. What? See, this is why, like, Heat 4, I'm telling you, they feel the pressure. When you know you're the last in line, like, are you going to make it? Do you have what it takes?
I feel like at that point, you just go full send away like Baldy. And
I think some people really have to. I mean, until we get the standings at this point, I mean, we definitely know some people raise the bar just a bit, right? And it even feels like a little bit unfortunate for people like 72 we saw go down right there. He's so close.
Yep.
You know, being passive all that time, then to have just things kind of get taken away that quick. In this right here, Baldy just really turned up with the ARs. And, you know, it's hard in itself to, like, you know, make AR highlights. This guy's getting 1, 2, 3, 4. Just short periods of time. Picking up
Yeah,
loads.
there you go. Give us a peace sign. We love you. That's right. You can say hi. Can you hear me? No?
Yeah,
Baldy, Gunfly, hey, how's it going?
Talking strategy.
No, they're just so focused. Yeah, they're already starting. They're like, hey, man, last game, are we going to do this? And he's like, I think
they're good at this point. They've, you know, been showing up consistently round after round, and that's what you want to do. You know, just be consistent.
I mean, at this point, it's the last game, last chance to prove yourself. Everyone, just hold W, meet at Tilted Towers, pickaxe war, let the dust settle where it may.
I wouldn't play the pickaxe game. Not for that.
That's too risky.
Have you seen the prizing? Is it?
That's fair. I'll give you that. I would take the risk. Why
never
not?
flip that coin.
All for entertainment. But man, is there anyone else you're thinking you got your eye on? You know, for example, Zoof Lol, not the actual Zoof like CNES. The other one, Zoof Lol. I mean, their dynamic duo is pretty good as well. Him and Crodot.
Yeah,
I mean, they're even taking down the likes of Gomer and Alex. You know, making it look easy.
Another team we didn't really get to highlight much on, but like Sen Aspect and Sen Rio.
Yeah.
We saw how aggressive they were, and they were already like, I mean, super loaded. They could have just chilled for endgame, but no, they were hunting down players where they saw opportunity, and I mean, those guys, they're coming to make it as well.
Man, look at these guys. And again, I mean, it just comes down to teamwork, man. As long as you've been playing games together, you can very quickly identify how to lock down enemy players, how to take engagements properly. And that was textbook, you know? Just force down one player. As soon as you see the other one, turn, laser that guy. If 2 people are shooting at you, probably going to be eliminated
at that point,
very
if
quickly.
you get to like just control lonely logs and stuff, you know you're going to get loads of mats. You're going to be good.
We're getting ready for the last game of the day. TwitchCon, how you guys feeling out there? Yeah, you're still awake. Awesome. Don't forget to get a slurp juice. We got some delicious slurp juice out there.
Right.
We got some
Crowd
churros.
is full.
You know, there's a lot of things to do. For you guys at home that are watching and tuning in, don't forget to utilize that hashtag Fall Skirmish. We've been using it all Fall Skirmish long, all Summer Skirmish long. Don't forget to let us know what you think. How are you enjoying all the action? It's crazy. Are you enjoying it? Have your predictions come true? I mean, how has Monster helped you level up your game if you're new to Fortnite? There's a lot of things to talk about.
If I'm being honest, I probably learned like a thing or two, like just from watching the games. I've literally picked up like 1 or 2 techniques. So I'm gonna have new videos on deck when I get back.
There you go. So he's gonna help teach us those 2 things. And obviously, if you're at home playing Fortnite, don't forget about Fortnitemares. Let's take a look at this trailer. love to see it. So again, don't forget to check out Fort Nightmares. Fight off the Cube Fiends. They're holding loot, and you need to claim it. And obviously, you know, Fort Nightmares not being in this, we are on patch V6.20. However, we have disabled the Cube Fiends and the spawners pretty much for the best player experience.
I would have liked to see him just like have to fight that factor.
Oh man, having them fight off the Cube Fiends, that'd be nuts.
Yeah, I'm not there, you know, over there.
No, yeah, you guys go do it. I'm up here casting. You guys have a hard time.
Yeah, you
That's
know?
fair. I'll just go back and turn them on for this last game. Just boop. I didn't actually turn them off. Boop. I turned them off. That was close. We almost had a crisis there. What do you think, man? What are you hoping to see? This is it. Last game of the day. And don't forget, guys, this is this player's last chance to qualify for grand finals. This is it. We're gonna know our grand finalists after this game.
We're gonna know every player going into the last final game for TwitchCon, which is happening tomorrow, by the way. It's gonna be insane. What I'm hoping for, though, honestly, is that, you know, no one leaves with regrets. Throw it all on the table. Play your best game, guys. You guys got this. And good luck.
There it is. That's all you got. Good luck. Do your best.
That's all I gotta say, man. You know,
now, if for some reason people at home, maybe you're just getting into the venue and you're like, I haven't had time to watch. Maybe you're at home just tuning in after a long day of work. You don't know what the format is. It's Big Bonus. Let's talk about it. So obviously, we brought back an old favorite, Big Bonus. You get 3 eliminations, that's worth 1 point. At 5, it's worth 2. And then at 7, it is worth 3 points. But don't forget about that big bonus monster.
That's right, because after 7 eliminations, every single elim will count as a point. And this is how we've seen just players after players propel themselves way up to the top. And that's why we're emphasizing, hopefully for this last game, again, no one leaves with any regrets. You got to go out there, yeah, you got to make it happen and do it when when there's a huge prize pool on the line here. Which,
that's right.
Was it snagged?
I'll let you know as soon as I do. But I mean, don't forget as well, not only eliminations, but placing 4th and 5th is worth 1 point. 2nd and 3rd are worth 2. Victorials are worth 3 points. And there's a lot on the line, man. If you make it to grand finals, at minimum, your duo receives $5,000, with $400,000 going to that #1 duo on top of the club points.
Yeah, club points. You know, another thing that if you participated pretty much, you know, throughout the season, right? This is the skirmish season. You win yourself some more bonus stuff. So why not even get higher? So that's why people are rooting for their clubs. There's so much more to it.
There's so much more to it. Our players are currently boarding the battle bus. They are ready to go. They're gearing up, preparing for the final game here. And I can't even harp on it enough. This is it, man. This is the last game of the day. Tomorrow's grand finals. Coming out of this game, we will know all of our grand finalists. We saw the standings earlier from heats 1, 2, and 3. Don't forget, though, in Heat 3, we do have that wild card team. Yep. And then coming out of this, we will also have a wild card. And Monster, I hate to say it, but there it is. Make It Rain tied again. So we are going on a 40K prize pool during the Make It Rain bonus here in Game 4 of Heat 4. Now just think about this.
If there was ever a time, guys.
Now.
Like, this is literally like...
Now, just Make It Rain starts and you hold W and you just walk toward people.
What does Make It Rain, you know, like compared to like overall prize standings, right? Like it's got to be so up there because if 11 through 50th is 10, it's like hitting the top 10.
Yeah. Before even hitting top 10, and you probably hit top 10.
Before even hitting top 10.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you'll get 5K at minimum if you place and qualify.
I mean, Heat 3 did it for 10. You guys got 40 dangling. I'm sorry.
And well, here's the thing too. Don't forget, if no one claims that 40K, that goes into grand finals match #1. So that 40K is just gonna roll on over, and we'll be like, "Hey, what's up? It's me, Courage and Lupo. We're here for game #1. Oh, by the way, there's an insane prize pool on the line, so get to eliminating." And then you're like, "Oh, cool! I have the most eliminations."
And even if this doesn't carry over, that prize pool is already big because it's been compiling heat after heat.
Yeah. This is getting crazy. It's coming down to the wire. Last game. Obviously, something that you guys probably wanted to know, standings. Let's take a look and see where our players at going into game #4. So Diggy in perfect tilt, still holding on to #1 with 10 points. They have not accrued points just yet. But say Snellbait, man, after that last game, they show up, and now they're in second. German J-Love there in third. Baldy and Gunfly in fourth, and Zayt and Provoke in fifth. Now keep in mind, the top 12 teams will guaranteed move on to grand finals, but there is that 13th spot.
Look at all
wild card.
Look at all the teams with two points, so close. And like, if you have 3 and you're on the board, you're not safe.
That's right.
You're really not safe because you don't know what the stats are going to look like after, you know, these other guys pick up their points. So a lot of teams showing consistency, you know, showing the fact that they can prove to themselves to make points happen. It's just like, are you going to, you know, elevate your game really and take it to that next level?
I mean, the question is, do you take it to the next level when there's 40K on the line and I'm trying to qualify? I believe the answer is yes.
Absolutely yes. That's a no-brainer.
That's a no-brainer. I mean, that's the thing, is this is the first time we've seen, this is the longest Make It Rain prize that has gone unclaimed. And this is it, man.
Battle bus is loading in, guys, for the last heat, game 4. Crowd is ready. I think you guys are hopefully hoping to get a great game here, and here it is. It slices straight down the middle. Couldn't have asked for a better bus. Man. Literally 50% left and right, straight down the middle. Perfect bus for the last game.
This is it.
Leading into finals.
Leading into finals. I mean, here's the thing, man. If I'm a player and I'm playing in this, I'm going to go as hard as I can, right? Because I don't want to walk away from this thinking I should have done better, or there's something I did
That's exactly
or didn't
what
do.
I said. Like, you just can't have people feeling like that.
Yeah.
Don't go home and say, man, I wish I turned up, man. Just go out there and do it. Take those risks, because the people that take the risk, you know, ultimately the ones that get rewarded the best, right?
Yeah, and the interesting thing, man, is when you play games, you have this almost like gut feeling, right?
They all have what it takes. They all have what it takes. Everyone's a talented player. You made it this far, right? You weren't chosen for no reason.
Right.
You're here.
And now it's time to show up. We've got people making their lands. Pleasant Park is a hotspot. Tilted Towers is as well. Aside from that, man, a lot of these teams have kind of changed up their drops. I mean,
is that 4 teams in Pleasant right now?
That's quite a, yeah. Sen Aspect is one of them. And Alpha Amon and Bowman as well. Hex.
I think Aspect's in a really bad spot here because I don't see his teammate near him, which means he's probably on the haunted castle or something. Is he in the building next door?
He's down below.
Okay.
He's the red diamond.
The team's already rotating, yeah.
They are very separated. They need to try and get together as quickly as they can. We've already seen, so the first elimination to happen was Saka GG at 49 seconds in the game. Saka said, I want the first elimination.
Yes. Go out there and get it. Oh my gosh, that is an RPG in Alphamon's loadout. His loadout is actually super strong. Not only an RPG, but he has a shotgun as well, and plenty more to go with it. Blocking those disco bombs though.
You'll love to
Bowman
see it.
softening that guy. Really nice and soft right there. He's got no HP now. Already somehow accumulated over close to 300+ mats. Here comes the push.
Amon's taking down Hex.
Talk about it.
Senrio, look, Hex also takes down. What is Hex doing?
He just got traded right there. So he gets the knock. Hex gets the elim there. And now these guys just come in and take that guy out. So people are going for it. This is exactly what we need to see. I think there's more fights here. People are committing. There's no bailing at this point. People are actually diving for it. They know it. They know they have to do this kind of stuff. This is the kind of gameplay that you got to bring to the table. Now Bull and Bumpa taking it to Bowman and Alpha here. Aspect left to fend for himself. I think Amons definitely knows he's down there, so they're going to be cautious on who they target here next.
I mean, don't count Aspect out, man. He could definitely come from behind and steal away these eliminations, but the action is heating up. Lask goes down. We can see that in the elimination feed. Now, Bump and Ballad, they're just still pressuring Bo and Alpha.
They gotta dive in there. They're waiting to, I'm pretty sure they're waiting to just land one shot, one chip shot or something like that, and take this. Right now they're using the clingers, you know, they know it's not that 1-by-1 anymore. It's time to push out. Good shots right there, that's one hit. And this is gonna be the momentum shifter right there. So he hits him again, and now they're both diving in. He's got the high ground, he does make the block out right there. He's gonna be able to conclude that. Let's see, he breaks right through. He's going for the full build play. There it is, the whole opening ends right there. That's one knock. And we're seeing that aggression that we've been wanting all this time here. Heat 4, it's happening right now. Bump and Balla.
Now is the time to do it. Now they're just trying to find this last player. Aspect eliminates Bowman.
Oh, so Aspect actually picks that one up, catching a little bit of sweet, sweet revenge right there. But now it's Aspect, who is low on HP as was, versus these two Slayers chilling right above him. And that's a rip to go. He's on out of here. There's another team here shooting from a completely different direction here. Now it's time for both of them to get out.
I don't know.
They're diving right back down for it.
Yeah.
This is a very gutsy play here. He doesn't even have that much material. This is what I'm talking about. These guys are going for it. Really trying to make it happen right now. Quick edit play right there. Not wasting any material. Re-editing his way back up to the top. He's now no more material. Here's the double barrel being, you know, taunted back and forth there. Glider is going to be deployed. Nice shot there. It's another one. Is he going to be able to land a shot? He needs one more to follow up. Pistol.
Coix is down. Bump finds Coix, and look.
Oh no, he needs a teammate to come through and back him up. He lands the pump shot. It's exactly what we need right there. Making those guys pay for landing on them. And Aspect's still alive inside.
This whole time, his teammates been finding Aspect this entire time.
Bumpa just 2v1 that squad like it was nothing. Meanwhile, Balla keeping Aspect distracted or like occupied trying to get that elim right there.
What Bump? Okay, Bump. All right,
Bubba said, Balla, you take care of this guy. I got these guys above us. Handle that.
And there you go. Balla finds the elimination. What is that communication? Must be like, hey, there's a duel coming up. I got it. I got it. Don't worry.
It must have been something like, don't worry about it. I just got to do this. You know,
there's two. There's one. They're both dead. Oh, okay.
That was crazy.
Oh, I don't game, bro. Gets taken down.
Game 4, Heat 4 is the last of the action before picking up back in final. So Balla and Bumpa try to make sure they make it into Sunday.
Dexter and Organi here in Greasy Grove. I'm digging the loadout mount. Starting the game with the grappler there. You love to see it.
It's a very strong opening loadout right here for sure. For early game, this is nice.
Now, where is this other duo? Are they down below?
By the way, only 79 players. We're talking Storm Wave 1 that's just now moving in. And there's a whole build battle going on here. This is a whole different Heat we're looking at now. These guys are really going for it. It's a good shot right there. He still has some shield. Finds a little opportunity. Oh, no. Gets taken out. Organi now super weak.
Dexter's too far away, man. He can't really follow up.
And there it is, the grapple play. Phases through. He's got to trap it. He tries to go for the trap. Gets a knock here. That was such a good attempt, though. Almost pulls it off.
Man, he prepared a landing spot there.
What's he doing? Is he leaving his teammate here?
Wait. No, you can get him.
No.
Domo, not like this. Don't leave him behind.
He had 5 bandages. There's a grapple gun there. There's the stones to rift out. There's so much opportunity. Well, Domo decides, you know what? He's going to commit to just moving on out of there.
Marksman finds eliminations there. Paired up with Base Soldier. They're feeling good. Dude, we already have 4 eliminations, so Domo and Benny actually all have 4 as a duo, but
there are more elims on the board now than we've seen up until like Stormwave 5 in the previous game. It is going down right now. Look at all the 2s. Look at all the squads being wiped out. These guys are not playing games anymore.
Bumpa and Balla literally just picked up 2 eliminations that are now tied for 4. So both of these top 2 teams have a point on the board.
They are dropping teams that they come across for sure. Here it is.
To Ace.
Obs and Ace. Ace down right now. She's got to make the play here. There's no reason to hesitate right now. If you are, you got to stop this. Oh no! Stop the bleeding as often as you can here.
It's okay. Commit to it. You can do it. Commit to it. Commit to it. You got a commit. Just don't stop. Commit. I have no idea. We're back over to over 0.
I'm assuming the revive happened.
You just have to commit. That's all you have to do.
The deagle through the walls is what I've been waiting to see all day. And now he's in a box with 2 players. He gets both of them. I think, they might have intentionally let the revive happen here. Who knows if they got the first knocks, right?
Right.
It could have been a strategy play there. You know what? Pick them up so we can make that ours,
That's such a good point. So if you don't know, if you have to be the person to get the knock,
you have to get the knock, right? Who knows? They probably didn't even have the knock. It looked like something else was going on. They came from the backside there, right?
Swag Noodles looking to make plays, but Soul is down right now.
Swag Noodles has grenades. All he has to do is like prop a little wall there. He's trying to make, oh, nice ricochets off the rocks. Definitely gonna crack open the box here. That's another good nade. All right, so the structure might be coming down here. Let's see if he can find an opportunity to fire in. This guy's trying to heal. He knows it, misses outside the box. Oh, no! Eliminated by Bumpa. Bumpa's still on a rampage here. You're not stopping him. He's on 4 elims, top form here. Lost his teammate, doesn't care. He's gonna go ahead and he has enough heals. He's in the zone.
Dude, that's 6 eliminations. They just took down another duo, and Bumpa's by himself because Paula's down.
Listen, Bumpa's gonna have a completely maxed out loadout, heals. He can do this. We saw one player earlier today, you know, make a win happen. Bumpa can do this. He can even hit, he can trigger big bonus at some point or another. Now he's got to slow it down and take care of positioning.
I'm not sure. I think they followed a duo or something, because that was just a rift in that roof.
Yep, and there it is. You see them flying over Dusty.
Look, yeah, there's actually a duo just to Brandon's left there.
They have such a long rotation. Notice how they're tilting over to the side now because they don't want to battle at this point. You want to make it to zone. There's a really long zone push here. Someone landed right below him, actually. Oh. He's going to go for it. Lands on the side of the building to make him land faster. Little trick right there. All he's got to do is break that wall there. He unfortunately refortified it accidentally. And yeah, this guy doesn't want to battle. He wants to get to the zone.
And now they still have a ways to go. They've got another minute, but...
Shot from Retail Rosa. He's got a team in Dusty, and this is why, you know, fighting with the storm pressure is not the greatest idea sometimes.
We're down to 67 players, Monster. What a difference we're seeing here in this final
such a huge
game.
Difference. And people are still fighting with the storm wave happening. They have to go past Tomato Temp, I'm pretty sure.
Now Boo Boo Bush and Branded here. I mean, look, the storm's still right at their backs. They need to keep on moving. It's not going to tick for too much just yet, but it's going to be more of an annoyance.
But when it hits that next zone, it's probably going to tick.
That's right. Oh, I was hoping maybe he had a rift to go. Instead, he's dropping minis. What a good teammate. And Brandon, oh, don't forget, they can redeploy. So that's what Brandon's already like, look, I got it.
Yeah, it's definitely a difference in, you know, update 6.20. The fact that you can make these kind of, you know, speed up your rotations, but it doesn't take away from fighting in the zone. It's so risky.
Oh, my.
They're probably just going to park right here, to be honest. There's a lot of teams here.
There's even, oh, that's a clinger.
That's a big yikes, to be honest. Yeah. You don't want to hear that right there.
And here we go. Big bonus time is active, Monster. There's 40K on the line. I'm sorry, make it rain, rather. I mean, this is it, Monster.
This is make it rain. This is the time to full send, and we're seeing it right here. It's going down in this box here. Trap is just going down. He can't jump in there. He's got to be very cautious on where he pushes. That's the trap we just saw. Barely avoids it. And it's going down right here. We got multiple squads diving into this 1x1. He's got both walls.
He pushes forward.
Love, that was crazy. Still turning up the heat. And then he gets traded back. Takes one straight to the face. Boo Boo's still alive here.
He's dealing with someone with a minigun.
I gotta go down.
Brandon is down.
Legit in QE phase sitting right above all this chaos as well. There's at least 6 or 7 teams jumping into all this action. That's a 30 piece right there. Gets traded for even more. There's still 4 teams here.
There's a lot going down.
And D's by himself. Sore wreck by himself. He's trying to make it there. Digo to get straight through that wall.
Boo Bush is like, yeah, I'm good. You guys fight that out. You can stay back there. I'm going to leave now.
And Branded was putting on a show there for sure.
Whew. I mean, the difference, Monster, here in this game 4 of Heat 4.
See, if they would have came with this level of energy and hyper-aggressive from the start, teams would be in a much different place now. But now they're fighting to really change everything in Heat 4. Last game of Heat 4, this is everything to make it to the final standings. And wow! Andiza clipped out the sky.
Wow, legit is down.
No. He fought hard. He fought hard. 9 HP. This guy has nothing to build with. His teammate comes out to build for him.
Oh, he goes down.
Side shot right there. All right, it's not over yet, though. He can probably pull this res out, this revive here. Oh, no. He's got a trap. They're going to come into this one by one. He tries to make it happen. It's a good try.
Sneaky Beaver being that Sneaky Beaver that he is. And now look, Boo Bush, we saw him disengage that fight.
He tried to go. He did try to go for the revive. It was really close.
Yeah, I love that he's got the hand cannon, man. I'm just.
We've been seeing that hand cannon come into play.
Oh, look, now Tom's taking it seriously. All right, he put his hat on. All right, it's go time, Tom.
And this is what we talk about. They always end up with insane materials. Look at the materials in this game alone.
That's how much he's gathered.
700 plus a stone, 800 plus brick. They have the heals. They have everything every game, and it happens all the time. They just play to win.
Yeah.
So that slow game, and then bam, you know? They just need one to connect.
And they're just chilling, man. They're just looking for an opening, looking for an opportunity. And I mean, we've been seeing a lot of Sneaky Beaver today, a lot of Snack Bar. These guys are going in this game. And there it is. The build battle commences. The double barrel's getting reloaded. Now it's his turn. Oh. Jumpman takes one. Nicely done. Snack Bar makes quick work of Jumpman and his teammate Sneaky Beaver. They have 4 eliminations. If they get one more, they will get 5, having 5 total with 2 points on the board. And Perfect Tilt and Diggy right now have 4 eliminations as well. But unfortunately, Diggy goes down. He's been eliminated, so it's Perfect Tilt left to fend for himself. And look at this shot of this loot drop. It's beautiful.
There's just so much more like action going on in this game. It's crazy.
You can tell people want this 40K. It's all on the line.
Yeah, guys, remember, this is all for the Make It Rain, by the way. Nice job there. Perfect Tilt just catches him like, hey, come right here, land down, and bam, you're mine. Finishes him off.
And with that, Monster, that makes 5 eliminations as a duo. So they have 2 points on the board.
And Make It Rain, every elim right now matters. They have another minute, 20 seconds. They know it. They're conscious that everything counts right now. He tries to go for it, catches himself just in time. That was a close one. Decides that, you know what, I'm by myself. I missed that play. Time to, you know, kind of chill out right here. Is he going to pop the make it, or is he going to save it? He can, you know, get that 17 HP. If I'm by myself, I'd probably just go for the make it play here. He wants to continue to fight, though. Look at him. He's looking for action. He knows his Make It Rain. I think they just decided, like, yo, just go for it. He knows he's going to make it tomorrow anyways. Get those points.
It's not enough. He falls to the likes of Liquid 72 hours.
And that's what 72 hours in Chap need right now. Every point matters. Every elim matters.
It's just a loot delivery.
Yeah,
they're like,
more
hey,
loot to help cap him out. Oh my gosh, 999 stone and metal.
Even Chap has the same on metal as well. Man, this is their game. This is it. They've been taking their time.
So if I'm them, I just build higher and push people back.
That's right. There's no need to fight. 40K is a lot.
No need to play snake game unless you're. Maybe they're trying to go for. Yeah, they're definitely trying to go for elims here. That's what the snake game's good for, man. Playing this whole, like, you know, low ground stuff. You know, teams are going to be, you know, low grounding right next to you like that right there. You just got to time it. Got to time it. He's going to wait for them to go for that loot right there. That's probably going to be the next team they siege up on. He knows he has 99 metal. Can't pick it up.
And Make It Rain ends. So we'll have to see later on who claimed the 40K, if at all. But Chap in 72 hours, they're making rotations, man.
Who's this right here? Tyler Cruz and Snack Bar back at it. Coming in hot with a big double barrel grapple play. One of the most prominent metas out there right now. If you got a double barrel and a grappler, you have a lot of barrel stuffing plays you can make. Nobody's safe.
We were down to 35 players, Monster. That's how different this game has been.
Nothing but action right now. Nothing but action. And
Domo goes down. It's Grenader Jake.
Still in the game, guys. No teammate down there, so Spicy's been taken out. Grenader Jake getting that first elim for himself. He's also looking to make big plays for his teammate. Is he going to pick up the SMG, though? He's got a double. He's rocking double AR here.
He's even prioritizing that burst.
Making up his mind here. All right, so he's going to go for it. He's going to leave behind some bandages. Probably just a little miscalculation on his part, but it's time to get to that next zone. No more, you know, time to waste here. Toying around with the glider a little bit there.
See him smirk just a little bit.
Conserving max. Look at him. Trying to prioritize when to build, when not to build. And ooh,
it's okay. It was just a little bit of chip. He's okay.
It's a close one. A little bit of panic right there on the trap play, but That's what happens when you get caught by surprise like that. And there's a team right there waiting for him. He's got to back up just a little bit here.
Prada finds an elim there on Hencat. And looking at the scoreboard, Chance and Dexostar have 5 eliminations as well, Monster. They're going to have 2 points to hit the board. And check it out, Gold School and Saf are both still alive in this game.
And I mean, they had 3 points coming in. It doesn't look like, you know, they have the elims they probably want. So this is now, you know, do or die time, you know? They really have to get a top placement here. They need at least 2 points to make it to finals. And if they do, I think that means the full Ghost roster comes in and
qualifies. Can you imagine?
Right. So, you know, a lot of pressure on Saf and Ghoul here. But, you know, their teams are representing all throughout the weekend.
And they're just trying to bring this whole structure down.
Bring it down and take that spot from them. And that's the play they're going to make.
Oh, they decide, nope, we want this elimination. We're going to follow up.
They see another opportunity.
Gold School just trying.
Ultimate high ground play here. Jeez, that's a quad launcher shot right there. They're trying to do a textbook, hold that ultimate high ground, and get this victory play right now. So they're not playing for the heavy elims like the other teams have done. See, so what they're doing right now, they're breaking that foundation for this other team. They don't want the other team to make the play that they were just making, right? Ultimate high ground. They're trying to break them down while they can.
I believe there's still a team above them, though. I think someone has high ground on them.
Someone managed to pull it off, so now...
Grenader Jake also found another elimination.
Coming straight out the storm here. Chance just misses that shot, but then leaves him behind him.
Dexostar here. Keep in mind, they have 6 eliminations. Chance by himself at 5. If Dexel can find one more.
He needs to slow down. If he keeps going any higher, those guys up there are going to start targeting him. It's actually 72 hours that made the play.
72. That was who took high ground.
Gets taken out. He falls down there. Chap is still fully shielded up as well. These guys are looking really good right now. I think this is the game for Chap at 72. But they gave up the high ground. He's chasing the elim, it looks like.
Saf got knocked.
Saf fell down with a really low HP, and 72 came down. That is so unfortunate. They lost that position. That was prime positioning. Now it's time to bring it all out here.
Keep in mind, something to point out, Base Soldier has no eliminations, but Marksman has 5. So if Base Soldier can find 2 more, that could be 3 points. That can make all the difference here.
This is their game to make it to finals.
You see, kill feed. Liquid Chap eliminates Gerby there.
They're getting their points.
They're currently at 2 as a duo. I mean, they're shooting for these placements right now.
I don't know. They just got to get a heal off somehow. They went from max to no mats real quick.
Oh, that's it.
This is where you pop a slurp and go into storm.
And look, immediately Tom runs over. He's going to try and pass on some mats. But look up top, Gold School.
So many players alive. Gold School's got that high ground. And see, that's who we're contesting them. Ghoul and Saf versus Chap and 72 for that high ground. They both know that if they get the ultimate, you probably get the win. You get that much closer. And it looks like Ghost team ends up pulling that off. There it is. He's actually using his very last materials to fortify that. That's it. Ghoul's over as far as mats go.
Now they've got 3 medkits. They could play for the heal off.
They have to make it over the hill. That's not going to happen probably. I think someone's staying behind here.
And Diza finds an elimination. He's got 4 by himself.
Shot right there. He needs to follow up.
5? It's not.
Crowed out way, probably barely at HP. Pulls it off. That's 1 medkit. Is he going to be able to pop all of these? I think so.
He's going for it. Gold School's doing the same thing, though. He's up top.
Gold School's got to do it. I mean, he's on his last mats. He's going to go for another medkit.
Wait, so 72 hours has already been eliminated. Chap is just going for it, man.
And he's got a grappler. He might be able to make it to get someone.
Ghoul
Chap's going to go
off.
straight for high ground, probably find Ghoul.
Wait, but Chap has...
He's got a grappler, so Chap knows now, right?
Look, Zoop has bandages.
Oh, no. So Zoop's definitely making it past Fulmer. Lava Cake just had a full medkit
Ghoul
somehow.
topped off
Now
as
it's
well.
Ghoul versus Lava Cake. Are they going to be able to make it happen? Ghoul lands a shot. He needs 1 more. And that's all him. So now it's Ghoul. Does he have enough HP? Oh,
barely. So close. As a duo, they only had 2 eliminations. It wasn't enough to get an additional point. They do have points coming out of the placements, but
they needed an extra one. Crow in, okay. Well, placement is going to count here. They already had like 3 points. That brings them up to 5. I think they're good. Crowdot, Wave, and his teammate pick up 1, or at least a point off the elimination threshold, and then win the game. That's another 4. They're probably good.
They might be good. Ghost Ghoul and Saf as well play second.
These are the final moments right here. Ghoul goes all in. He puts all his cards on the table.
Man, that campfire and the bandage was
You
just
see him
enough.
hunting right there, looking for him.
Oh, he had double campfires up. Yeah, and he was hiding as well. Zoof plays it masterfully there, playing for the heal off. And so now Crowdot, Wave, and Zoof, man. Again, they're only at 4 eliminations. They didn't meet that 5 elimination threshold, so they get 4 points like you talked about. 3 from Victory Royale, 1 from the elimination bonuses. So is that enough? We're going to start calculating standings. Here we go. We're going to get to find out who our grand finalists are. I'm pumped. Are you pumped?
I'm pumped because all this leads up to the grand finale, which is going to be Sunday. What all these guys have been putting themselves through, you know, these intense games. Hopefully all you guys in the crowd have been enjoying, you know, the skirmish. I see you guys out there. The crowd's been full. The energy's been insane for the last 2 days.
And I mean, just think about tomorrow. It's going to be even crazier tomorrow.
Tomorrow you have like some of the people's favorite content creators competing with like attendees, right?
It's just whoever got
It's going to be a wild day of competition, an eventful day, really, just an eventful day.
We're going to get to have a lot of fun with the Stream Invitational and then Grand Finals.
And Grand Finals.
We see who walks away with it. I mean, there's already a lot of great duos heading in.
Absolutely.
That qualified Heats 1, 2, and 3. We're still have the wild card coming out of Heat 3 as well. We'll have a wild card coming out of this.
Did they get to make it rain? We saw so much action. If someone tied again,
do you think? Oh,
if someone tied again, dude.
Someone has to play. Is that Ghost Aiden? Look at you. Hey,
crowd,
buddy.
Man. That's
crowd,
right.
Go ahead and swarm him. There he is right there. You see him. Hunt him down. He's a dusty dog. Yeah, can you imagine if no one, I mean, look, the energy from this game was completely different. With 40K on the line, people were like, look, it's the last game, 40K. We need to make something happen.
Absolutely.
We need to put it all on the table.
The pace of this game was not like one we've seen before as far as this heat goes. So they really turned on a different, you know, tune this time around and made something big happen. So I think that's what I really wanted to see. You know, we talk about just no regrets, and I think people really, you know, gave it their best shot that last game. So
yeah.
A lot of performance, man. Great performance.
Yeah, a lot of the players should be really happy with their performance. This was a crazy, crazy game. Eliminations across the board, everywhere, all happening. I mean, and even the crowd was into it. It's like every time we're cutting at someone else, they're getting eliminations. We're all getting pumped. I think
this is the real MVP.
Oh my gosh, the 1v2.
MVP. This is insane. Taking on his players, man, that was absolutely crazy.
Love to see it. You got to think, too, again, it's like, hey, we're being pushed. I'm going to re-engage. It's 2. Oh, it's 1.
He used the Rift to go to combat that team while his teammate was, you know, already focused on aspects. Such a risky play, but it paid off. They got all those points right there.
Just incredible.
Wow.
We even had time for a sniping highlight. Why not?
It's a little trap play right there. Just barely ekes out of that.
And man, you know, this is going to come down to the wire. We'll see as we calculate.
Oh,
he was running everything. Zoom he was ready to go. Look at him. He's so sure. He's like, yeah, he's like, I mean, come on, dude.
I don't know, dude. Look, I'm shaking. Jeez.
Look how many people are behind him. They're like, no way. Come on.
He said, I'm still not dead.
I'm still not dead. I'm still alive.
Crazy, dude.
Wow, you love to see. There you go. Swipe, swipe. Yeah. Man, the games, I couldn't have asked for more. This guy's still doing this dance over here.
He's squat kicking the whole way through, guys. He hasn't stopped since the last time we showed him. He's been squat kicking the whole time, right? That is the stamina of a champion right there.
Ooh, that's impressive. Man, these games were unbelievable.
Great games.
Heat 3 was incredible. Stack. Heat 4.
How many of these? Top to bottom, just...
So, how many of these European teams from Heat 4 just qualified? That's what I can't wait to find out. How many are going into finals?
I mean, we saw these EU teams really show up. I know at the very least, no matter what, finals are going to have a fair amount of European teams that traveled, probably the furthest of anyone, obviously here, and they made it count. So to see that kind of all unfold over the weekend's going to be insane. I'm absolutely stoked. to wrap up my stream invitation and then, you know, get to watch it all and just absorb it.
Dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just find yourself a spot we can watch. But with that, if you missed out on Heat 2, we got you covered. Let's take a look at some of the incredible moments. Got like a little bit of a highlight reel, a little montage for you. Yeah, I mean, notable players coming out of Heat number 3, Ghost Aiden, Nick Merckx, just to name one. There is a lot of players, though.
And Nate Hill played phenomenally, as well as, you know, we expected.
Saint.
Morgan Saint just picking up some crazy plays as well.
This was just an absolutely incredible day for Fortnite, and tomorrow,
and you know, the best part about it, if anyone missed any of the action today, there's VODs on all these lives. You just go back, watch it all, reabsorb everything, prepare yourself for what the finals is going to be. You can still relive the entire journey.
Man, grand final, Baldy and Gunfly, dude. I mean, Baldy is just, he's a monster. And you said it best, AR highlights, they're hard.
They don't happen very often. He picked up 4 elims in like just a few seconds.
I don't even know what to say, man. Today was just so awesome. The crowd, being able to be in this atmosphere with a bunch of other people that all love Fortnite. We're all coming together. And I think I'm going to be the first to say it. I'm anxious. I want to know who qualified. I know everyone here is ready to see as well. Tomorrow's going to be nuts. I can't wait. I'm losing my voice tomorrow.
Tomorrow's going to be a great day. I can already feel it. You can feel it in the atmosphere. TwitchCon energy is also just phenomenal. Everyone here is great.
Man, and the other thing I love to see is, you know, at PAX we had solos. Now we get to see duos here at TwitchCon, so we get to kind of see a different vibe, right?
I think the duos competition is some of the most fun we've seen. Just being able to put, you know, players together and then watch how people, you know, clutch up and save their teammates, you know, and really even clutch, right, and win when you lose your teammate early on or something like that. We've had so many different types of situations happen today. It's been great.
And we can even highlight players, right? Being able to like identify and go, wow, these guys as a duo are incredible, right? Being able to cover each other, knowing how to approach engagements. It's just, we're seeing the ceiling of Fortnite just continue to grow and grow as all these players show up and basically set the bar. They're like, hey, this is where we're at. So next time, you need to be this good.
Yeah, for sure. And this was, again, different than the last event in the sense that you only had one shot this time around.
Yeah. Some of these players, oh, it's Kitty Plays. Hey, I see you. How's it going? There's so many people that I recognize in the audience here, but man, we hope you guys have enjoyed all of the action. We're done. That's Heat 3, Heat 4, all wrapped up. I mean, if you're at home watching, hashtag Fall Skirmish. Don't forget to use it. Let us know your thoughts. Were your predictions right? Who are you hoping to see qualify? Who do you think is the wild card? A lot of questions to be had here. Also, don't forget to rep your favorite club because it's the last week, man.
This is it. We're Raiders. Good luck, boys.
So we're about to reveal the finalists, the top 12 team, and obviously the wild cards, and then pit them against each other. The players are waiting. They're all sitting down. They're waiting to find out. I mean, look at them. You can tell some of them are so anxious.
This is one of my favorite parts, right? Because that loading screen. First off, whoever's screen loads 40K. Whoa.
Whoa.
I want to see backflips.
Oh, dude.
And no one screen loads.
Can you imagine if no one claimed it?
No.
The Make It Rain bonus?
With the amount of... Uh-oh.
Wait, did they get...
Oh, the victory royales are happening now, which means the
victory royale,
qualified.
That's right. So if they got the victory royale, they are moving on. So Seditars and chat qualify for grand finals. Diggy is like, oh, come on. We knew we dropped 9 points in game 1. We're pretty confident. All these players are finding out together all at the same time. And here we go. Here's a full list. These are the 12 moving on. You can hear the crowd erupt.
Bumpa and Bala making it happen in the last game. That is what I'm talking about. Putting it all out there. A 72 in chat coming with the 4 points as well. Marksman and Base Soldier. So Marksman, he bigged up. He had 5 elims himself. Also making his team make it all the way through.
Unbelievable. Now, something to keep in mind as well is the wild card. So we need to figure out who those 2 teams are, figure out which will move on. Now, don't forget, though, Make It Rain. 40K was on the line after that last game. Did anyone claim it?
I don't think I've seen a screen with it.
We haven't seen anything yet. I believe we're about to reveal it as well. We see a lot of the players very happy right now. Now the question is, did anyone claim to make it rain? If no one claimed, if we had another tie, this is the only time that's happened, and that's 40K rolling over into the 40K!
Wow.
Goes to Tilt and Diggy!
Well
They're your
deserved.
#1 seed, and they claim 40K.
Well deserved. 5 elims coming through. They said they were going to do what they wanted to do. And I said if there was any team that could have at least snagged one of them, it was these guys, because they already took the pressure off themselves by playing amazing in the first game.
And you talked about it best. If people were doing this from the start, these leaderboards might be different.
It would be so different. It would be so different. Element of surprise, of aggression, throws these people off like nobody's business, man. That's crazy. That's
unbelievable in the final game. So not only did they set the standard in game 1.
And at least someone, is taking it from this heat, right? So
if it had, I wanted to see it move on. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted
to see a just absolute mad
just
opening.
Literally, it's like game 1. It's like, hey, there's a silly amount of money on the line. So
I mean, there still is gonna be.
Oh, there is.
A silly amount.
Don't forget. I mean, tomorrow we've got grand finals.
Yeah.
It's all going down tomorrow. We saw the 12 moving on. We're still waiting to see who the wild card teams are, and then find out who moves on.
That's right.
To join us in the finals. Let's take a look at every single Victory Royale coming out of heat number 3 and number 4. Man, Bizzle, and let's not forget Monster. Taking a look earlier, Bizzle and DMO won 2 Victory Royales back to back, and this was their second one. And again, it's so funny because Kitty was here and she was like, hey, can you tell everyone to root for Bizzle, 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 Bizzle?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's really funny. And then sure enough, they take 2 Victory Royales back to back.
Exactly what happened. Yeah.
And don't forget, Sweepo and Snoot take game 4.
Yep.
So the Ghost Boys take 3 of the 4 Victory Royales on the table.
Yeah, and Saf and Ghoul, they ranked.
Yeah,
for Sunday. So
absolutely.
I think Ghost came in like what they had like 3 or 4 teams, 3 for 3, 4 for 4, something like that. As far as their players go,
it's pretty good. And we saw in the last clip Saint and Morgassi as well get themselves a Victory Royale. And I mean, perfect tilt and it's Diggy, man. Game 1, they
that was a crazy one.
They dropped 10 elims, which netted them 9 points in the first match. The first game.
Click, 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 click. Oh my god.
I love our community so much.
Hero J Love, we saw him come in.
And remember, this was that moment that could have gone completely different if J Love did not clutch that up. And Zoop, not only double campfires, Slurp was running, bandages were going.
5 traps if you jump in his box. It's like he's had everything going for him.
What an unbelievable set of games for everyone at home and for everyone joining us. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. We love having you all here. Fortnite. It's crazy. I was going to do Courage and throw a card, but I was like, I don't want to hit anyone. I'm not going to be mean.
We saw that.
Now, here's the thing. We've got an interview lined up with Diggy and Perfect Tilt. It's actually Sundown. We saw him with Mooney, our community manager. So Sundown, how you feeling, man? You out there?
I am doing absolutely fantastic, Zeke. How are you, man?
I'm doing
Everything
great.
going well?
Everything's going pretty well.
Well, I am here with 2 absolutely incredible players who showed in the first game just how dominant they can be, and then that last game showing just how dominant they could be, taking home that 40 grand. What's going through your guys' mind right now?
Honestly, man, I'm just in complete shock. I really don't have any words. Once we saw that come up on the screen, it was just, we didn't think it was rolled over. So we only thought it was $10,000, well, not only, but you know what I'm saying.
I was about to say, only 10 grand.
And then it came up and we were, just completely in shock.
So did you adjust your game plan at all for the last game, or?
Yeah, we did. We were dropping in and we were thinking, should we go tilted? And I was like, no, let's just get a ton of mats, and let's honestly focus on circle 3-4. Like I said, I didn't know about the 50 either, and of the 40, and we just came in and just full sent it. all the way through.
Wow, that's incredibly impressive. So knowing you were going for that last game, trying to hit that threshold, and on top of that, qualifying through the heat in the #1 position, dominating the entire field and going through the grand final in that first place with a nice little chunk of change in your back pocket. So are you guys excited for Sunday? Are you excited for tomorrow? Are you going to change anything up?
We're probably not going to change anything up. We're really excited to meet the other pros, meet the other players that are in the community, and you know, let's just get a nice night's sleep and move on to tomorrow.
What do you think? What are you thinking?
I'm beyond excited, and I'm very impressed with his play. He's never played in a skirmish before, anything like that. Funny story, he actually messaged me when I started getting to the skirmishes, asking me to play, and I went over with like some bigger name pros and stuff like that, and this is just the best fit. He's an amazing player, great talent, Slayer. Beyond excited.
Well, it's fantastic to see this duo come together, and you guys really, really impressed. I know people have seen you guys before, but really coming off on the stage, you're going to have a target on your back. Beyond excited for tomorrow. Excited to see you guys there. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you so much, Sundown, you incredibly long-haired man. And I mean, again, shout outs to Diggy and Perfect Tilt. #1 seed. They started all
to see it.
I can't. Again, they point out they're like, oh, we didn't know.
Yeah, you know,
I had
honestly,
no idea.
And you know, I'm happy you found the right fit. It feels good to hear people, you know, just kind of go with their gut, choose their teammate wisely, and then have it pay off. So you know, they get to now just sleep like babies tonight.
Sleep like babies. You know, it was great seeing Cam Sundown. I miss Mooney so much, though. I miss him so much. I actually miss him so much. I wanted to give you guys, and I hope we see him tomorrow, but final thoughts before we sign off.
Final thoughts, what a day. I think it's been a great one. I'm going to say it, Heat 3 was by far my favorite. Look out for the highlights, those are going up. That was just a fantastic performance throughout everyone that played there. Heat 4 was, you know, equally as intense. You know, you really knew a lot was riding, really. And big shouts to the crowd and the community and everyone having me. So it's been great.
Thank you guys all for joining us. Now, with that, let's take one final last look at our grand finalists that will be joining us and competing tomorrow for $400,000.
Is this every team at this point?
We're going to go through. So every Heat
yeah.
finalist. So right there at the top, Dominant Force, Tfue, and Cloaksy. And take a look. I mean, there's a lot of big names here. Yeah. And I mean, Mitro and Mashin. Okay.
Yeah, recently acquired players, the General Vaqueros. You have more SOAR players, you know what I mean, making it through. Pain and Bait Jesus, absolute, you know, beast out there. C9 teams coming through, making it happen. Razuro, again, coming from EU. You know, landing down, touching down, making it happen. We've seen Horrify, you know, make big plays in the past. He comes through, makes it happen.
These are just a lot of players that...
And you know, pay attention to the points. It shows how how some of the games developed, you know? Like, look at Heat 3's points are crazy, you know? It's a good one here.
Man, I mean, the Ghost guys right there, moving on.
All of them,
all of them, yeah.
All up there.
Right next to each other. Hey guys, we're all going through together.
Yeah.
And obviously, I mean, the Heat 4 finalists as well. We just saw and interviewed them. It was Diggy and Perfect Tilt. Now, something to keep in mind is the wild card coming out of Heats 1 and 2 is actually Ghost Sean and Ghost Kayun. They will be joining us in grand finals. And yeah, man, that's it. Tomorrow's gonna be a really exciting day, full of Fortnite fun. I cannot wait. It's been so much fun casting with you. Now, let's not forget, you guys probably did wild card for today. We've got two teams facing off as the wild cards. Jailmock and Tempo versus Lavok and Fulmer. Now take a look. Total points, they tied at 4 with victory owls. They had 0. Going to tiebreakers, eliminations was 9 for 5. 9 for 5. So Jailmock and FaZe Tempo. When it comes to tiebreakers, I believe they will be moving on and joining us in grand finals.
Wow.
And that's, I mean, it was pretty close, man. It's pretty close. It's been an awesome day.
It's been a great day. Must feel good for, you know, JL and Tempo to make it on through.
Make it on through.
It's crazy.
That's it. We've got our grind finalists. The stage is set. And with that, anything else you'd like to say before we call it?
No, man. I think, you know, like I said, I don't have anything left to put out there. I put it all on the table this weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed the performance today. You know, even going through the hiccups of the day, we made it all the way through, boys. It was a fantastic show.
Fantastic show, and tomorrow is only going to be better. With that, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from us. Thank you so much for joining us, hanging out with me and Monsters. We got to cast Heat 3 and Heat 4. If you're a Rift Raider fan, so is he. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, tomorrow, Stream Invitational early in the morning, and then later on in the day tomorrow, Grand Final. So don't forget to tune in. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys on the Battle Bus, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Let's go, baby! Let's go!